Welcome back to a new video. So I am officially back on the Weightlifting AI. Thankfully, my time off of it was quite short because my back injury, or my back little tweak, spasmy thing, recovered relatively quickly and I didn't really have to miss much of training. I'm still being very cautious about it. You'll see in the next session. So this was training from Sunday. I'm a little behind on editing. Thankfully, I'm not injured. I'm just lazy, which is a easier problem to fix than an injury. But the first day of the program had a lot of heavy singles on the snatch. I added these muscle snatches in because that's one thing I was doing during the week when I was trying to get my back to feel better, that I just kind of got back into doing, and I just enjoyed doing them. So I just worked up to 80 with those, and I don't know if I'm going to do 80 every single day. Currently, I have the first 3 days of the program, and I don't know. It's just kind of, even if you have a bad session, you can at least hang your hat on doing some muscle snatches. And I don't know why it always feels productive to do them, but I don't know. I'll just keep adding them in. But like I said, there was a singles on snatches, and they started at, I think, like 101 kilos. And I was trying to stay really strict with the weight that was prescribed in the jumps. And I did for the most part. You'll see me taking 3 kilo jumps, which is something that's pretty atypical for me to do. And I think I think I only took 3 kilo jumps with the snatches. I did have a kind of a weird lift right here with 91 where it was like a makey miss. I just kind of got lazy with it and didn't want to run forward super far, but I didn't have another miss until I got to, I think, 113, where I missed it and then came back and made it. And I kind of made the executive decision, because a lot of times if you miss, it will make you repeat 113 in that case twice before it adds up. And I knew I only had so many sets, and I was feeling pretty decent. And with the first 113, I could feel what I did wrong just being out in front, and I was able to make the adjustment on the second one. And I was able to keep taking the kilo jump. So after 113, I jumped up 3 kilos to 116. I was able to hit that. Then did 119, and then I missed 122 twice. So it kind of makes sense that, it's not there yet. I just was being a little too optimistic about where I'm standing currently with our training, since I did hit that 120 last week. But definitely want to get back to, hitting above 120 sooner rather than later. But just got to get stronger, got to get healthier, and just got to get back to, these heavy weights. And only one way to do it is by doing it. But I'm generally happy to get up to the 119, even though that's just such an unholy number. It is nice to be able to get up to there after essentially just doing normal training the last couple days, and doing that 200 kilo back squat the previous day, and just staying healthy the whole time doing it. No tweaks in the back or anything like that. So I'm quite happy about that. But after that, after the snatches, I had pause above the knee power clean plus pause jerk, which always just feel horrendous. They just feel really difficult. And there's the first one, 22 miss, and this is the second one. Just didn't try hard enough, didn't have enough leg drive, and I'll get it there. I think once my legs get back to being strong, I think 122 is a more intelligent jump, because I kept trying to go from 120 to 125, and I just gotta chip away at it until I'm back up to 130, hopefully 130 plus. But it's just gonna take some work to get back to it. With the power cleans, like I said, they just always, the pause above the knee, it's like the second time I've done this complex. Pause jerks I like, but the power clean with the pause above the knee just feels weird. So I'm doing them, and this is why I'm doing 101. This is the weight that was prescribed, and it's just, I'm doing like an Iranian power clean just because they feel so weird. I'd rather do below the knee pauses, but I suppose it's good because it forces me to be limited in the weight. But yeah, they're not fun and feel quite weird. But after those, I had I completely forgot. What did I have after this? I think just pulling. I guess we'll find out in a second, because I only went up to 105 in this. My brain had a total fart there, but I spent a lot of time training on this day because I did have quite a lot of exercises. I was pretty concerned with the snatches being heavy that I had a risk of retweaking something, but thankfully nothing got messed up there. So I was just generally happy that as I was doing this training, I was able just to continue like I had in the previous days, just work hard and not be concerned with the back. It is kind of tweaked, I don't want to say tweaked, but I've kind of felt it a little bit on the third day of the training. Oh yeah, I did have squats, so I completely forgot about these when I started the recording. But I actually did pin squats. I guess they call them bottom up squats. but I found the like correct height for me with these safeties, and my right side kept tapping before the left side, which you can kind of see on the video happen on all the sets. Because I've never really been good at doing these, I actually put in the AI program that 60 was my first set, and then I just took pretty aggressive jumps because obviously, you know, the weights are still pretty light, but they were just supposed to be doubles. And I think originally they were supposed to be like 166, which is just kind of absurd because for one, I just don't have the practice of doing the movements, and it's also just a really difficult movement to do. I think I definitely, so I got up to 130 for a double. I think that's like a decent weight. I'd say like an 80% weight. So I definitely think it's possible to get up to that 166, but a lot of it's just the practice and kind of like the neurological development of the lifts of it. And I kind of want to record it from the back or from the front because you can see like I keep landing on the right side, which to me is odd because my right IT band is a little bit sore, or quite sore at this point, but it's, you know, more painful on the right side than the left. So I figured if anything, I'd be dipping a little bit to the left as like a compensatory thing for that. But yeah, like looking at the side, it doesn't really look like it's that wonky or anything. But I also want to make sure that the clips are not, or the safety pins aren't like at a weird height, or like they're, because I looked at them like, and obviously you'd be able to tell if it was like really off, but I don't know. I'll have to kind of experiment with that because I'm going to be getting them a lot. I don't know if I will do the front squat bottom up ones, and really a lot of front squats right now because I just want to get back to being able to do reps like I did on this day and just get comfortable doing reps again, because that's kind of, I think, the last stage. And obviously, you know, it's going to limit my strength for a little bit if I'm not able to do repetitions in the squat. But pulls feel great, which is nice. So no issues with doing these 140s, and I had a bunch of sets here with it, and they all felt good, so I was happy with that. I'm excited to get back to doing a lot more pulls again. That's one thing I think is good on the AI with that. And a thought that I've been having with pulls is, instead of doing just snatch pulls and clean pulls, I might add in some, like maybe like 1 day of RDLs in a week, just to get some posterior chain specific stuff. But I think on this day, I'm trying to think back of the accessories that I did. I either did them today or the next day where I did some dips, but I feel like I did some back extensions on this day as well. I'm really just trying to focus the accessories on kind of like the big movers, big movements that are going to get a lot of bang for your buck, and then for little muscles, you know, little specific movements. But pull-ups and dips I experimented with. I may not do those a lot because my shoulders felt kind of weird after doing those, but it was the first time I'd done them in a while. And the back extensions I've been liking, so just keep adding those stuff in, just trying to generally get stronger. But as you see, like I had quite a lot of work in the session in general, so I'm trying to be smart where I work hard at accessories, and if I have a really long session, I'm not gonna, you know, murder myself to do even more. But productive day. So I'm back to it, back to the AI. It's I think an 8-week long program. I have to double check. I'm not gonna make like it a specific series because I'm essentially doing 2 blocks of competition until I get to my next comp, which is going to be May 3rd or 4th, whatever that Saturday is. Same place I did before. So just got to build back to that, and hopefully, you know, by the end of it, I'm starting to smoke 130 snatches and be able to open at like a 160 clean and jerk, and, you know, hitting good numbers. But it's going to take some work. It's going to take getting healthy and staying healthy and all that good stuff. But it's a good start, good progress, and moving forward. But that's it for this one. I'll talk to you on the next video, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.